Alright, so Mardu reinforcements. This deck differs from a number of the decks that we've played with reinforcements in the past in a way that I really like. A lot of the Mardu decks that we've played in the past have like tried to make hero really work in the deck, and I like the fact that this deck is like, it's a red-black aggro deck at the bottom, and then our splash for white is just the top end. In general, when you're playing a 3-color aggressive deck, this means you're going to be a lot more successful a lot of the time, because you are more likely to have your splash color on turns 3 and 4 than you are on turns 1 and 2. Alright. Let's dive on in here and see how this goes. I have no idea what that deck is, Zaza. It's not something I've seen or played with. Unfortunately, we don't have an untapped black source on one here, but this hand's definitely still good on the play. Update Stream Decker. Yeah, I definitely should. Alright, Stream Decker should be good to go. So, could be Esper, could be a Brew. Really want to draw a black source here. It's unfortunate. After all this time, is Wall of Roots still bugged? Of course Wall of Roots is still bugged. Come on now. Are you new here? You said you've been here a while. Never forget. Yep. Wow, they are actually just vampires with a really slow draw. I think I want to just do this. No problem, DMS. We did actually maintain viewer count, which was interesting. Well, that's interesting. I want to lightning strike this and then attack them for 2. They have like a Sanctum Seeker here. We're probably going to be up a creek without a pedal. Are you excited about the totally non-confusing path to the MPL that Wizards came up with? Yeah, we actually just finished reading the article about it, and I think it's very reasonable. I think the path is only confusing if for people who have a short attention span. I think it's relatively clear how things work and how things get in and out and all around. Cooking Panda, thank you for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm not sure we can beat this card. It gains them a lot of life. Wow, that's aggressive. Magic Twitter confirmed no streaming contracts for the MPL. I mean, that does not surprise me. It felt like that was like mostly a failed experiment. Yeah, I think they want to just protect their Sorin here, which is like not unreasonable. Like our opponent's definitely in a position where like they're gonna win as this game goes along. Ransack, thank you for the 5 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. While I think there were a number of the MPL players who like ended up creating really successful streams for themselves, that's awesome, and I hope they keep doing it. I think at the end of the day, most of the people who really wanted to take a crack at streaming Magic were probably already doing it. So I'm not sure how many people you really got that were like new ads effectively. I mean, there's a lot of it, Bob. Like Caleb before that, myself, like people who wanted to make money streaming Magic, like were already able to do that. And like the people who weren't doing that probably didn't want to be streaming. They prefer to just be playing. Played your Blood Sun plus Red Knight deck and I loved it. If you have ideas on how to make it best of 3, that would be nice. Thanks for the stream. I mean, all my decks are pretty much best of 3 with sideboards. I think we're pretty dead here. I'm not quite sure how we get out of this. Because this is life linking, right? Yeah, we're just dead here. I mean, dealing with Twitch chat makes basically any sane human annoyed. Anybody with a reasonable head on their shoulders is probably gonna get annoyed dealing with Twitch chat. Just comes with the territory. You either have to, there's really no great solutions, because like when you're dealing with Twitch chat, you like either have to ignore a bunch of crap that's obnoxious or just off topic, or you have to address it and then people get upset that you're calling them out or like pointing out that they're doing things that you don't like, and you just like, you kind of lose in every direction basically. People who don't have children or a teaching background aren't used to answering the same question over and over and over again. I think Tajic's probably bad here. I think you want to just bring in more removal spells. It could be that Fireblade Artist is bad too, though. Overall opinion of the OP changes, they're great. Hopefully the execution of them ends up being as good as the details about them. I think somewhere deep down you love us. Of course I do. Food-related issues. I will die on my pineapple pizza hill. Don't challenge me. In fact, that reminds me, there's 2 pieces of pizza in my fridge still. I'm gonna heat those up. I think we just like Witch figured this, play Fireblade Artist, smack them back. Hopefully coverage is coming back. Yeah, there's no details about coverage there. So hopefully that's a thing that will exist again at some point. I I hope at the very least all the Players Tour regional events are covered. That would be a pretty reasonable minimum, I think. I'm gonna Lightning Strike this rather than Legion's End it, because Legion's End can clean up like 2 copies of the same thing, like if they have another Legion's Landing, and this exiles Adanto Vanguard, which is nice. Hey, Kindle B, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. Hope your Wednesday is treating you swell. Welcome, welcome. Come for the magic, subscribe for the pineapple pizza love. I knew my strong opinions would lead me to success someday. I knew it. My wife says I shouldn't have such strong opinions on stream. I knew it was profitable. Take a stand, chap. Take a stand. It's a lot of lieutenants. I guess if I would have Legions ended the other lieutenant, we probably would have been. Alright, so let's do this. I think I'm just gonna use this for the sake of mana efficiency now. The strongest opinion you display on stream is Teferi Time Reveler is terrible for Magic. You even use ad space. That's true. That is one of my strongest convictions, is Teferi needs to go. I assume they're gonna throw, yeah, one of these at a Fireblade Artist. This is unfortunate. Yep. You guys like do this and hope they brick off for a turn. If they brick off, we're pretty far ahead because we'll be able to kill the Sorin next turn inside of combat. But if they rip any vampire here, they can kill one of my creatures. Yeah. Yeah, Knight's gonna... I wonder if I'm supposed to play Knight and not Disfigure so I can plus the Knight here. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. It's a good rip. I just quit smoking, have $1 that I would have otherwise spent slowly killing myself. Hey, congrats, that's awesome. Healthy life choices are great. Oh. Alright, should be good to go this game now. Our plan of just like having a bunch of removal spells worked out really well there. Still doing the gym routine. Yeah, I go 3 to 5 days a week usually. Do I want a Noxious Grasp on the draw even too? Tajik's pretty medium. Yeah, I eat eggs and cheese and all sorts of dairy. I just don't really like the taste and texture of most meat. So I avoid it for that reason. I don't really have ethical problems with it. You tried an Impossible Burger? Yeah, they're okay. They're fine. Their texture is a little bit different than what a traditional burger tastes like, in my experience. If we're really lucky, they'll have another night here. We'll get to Legion's End at 2-for-1 them. Yeah, so I think with this reinforcements drop, we definitely want to just Judith here, because that gives us a big attack with reinforcements next turn. Hopefully there's, like, pay to pump their thing up here. Maybe just, like, do this and hit them for a bunch in the backswing. And like next turn, if they pump this, I'm taking 5, 6, 7. So still pretty well in the clear here. Judith doesn't make the tokens deal damage when they die, but she still gives them extra power, which is great. Oath of Kaya. Wow, that's rude. Oh no. Oh no. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another 5-drop. Draw another. Oh no. I think that might be all she wrote, chat. I think that might be all she wrote. Yeah, a lot of the MPL players were playing like 1 to 2 copies of this card. It's very good in these aggressive mirrors. We're so close. Oath into Vana is going to do us in them. Especially when we draw land number. Land number, is this land number 7? Yeah. It's pretty impressive showing overall. Like, we would have killed them if they hadn't had, like, these 2 life gain cards, and like half our draws this game were lands. Pretty close game overall, though. Even reinforcements didn't do it there, because Vana has Vigilance, so she blocks. I should dye my hair pink again. Declan actually told me I should dye my hair blue. Thinks I should try other colors. $25 lands might be too many in this deck. Maybe, is it 25? The person originally submitted 26, I think, and I cut a few. Yeah, 25 might be a touch too many with how low the curve is in this deck. People asking for numbers. Maybe next time. I already have something planned that I'm doing special for next month that I'll share the details on later this month. But maybe we can do hair later this year or next year. Special stuff. Next year, next month we celebrate 4 years being partnered on this channel, which is exciting. We are gonna bleed for our mana this game. Hey, thanks for the 2 months, Half Court Wish. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. I hit my 3-year icon. Yep. Yup. I'm just continuing to play tap lands here. I don't want to play this out because they have a removal spell heads up here. The fact that our mana base is really painful is awkward in matchups like this. It forces us to either take a bunch of damage or play a turn behind. We're definitely going to lightning strike down this because that's a 2/2, and the 1 damage from Judith can kill this Pyromancer later, which is nice. So we're going to 8 here at a minimum. Or sorry, 9. We're at 13, we're taking 4. I mean, the format's pretty aggressive overall. It's been a decent amount of aggro on the ladder too. People like to win quickly. Alright, they're down to 1 card, but the way this always works out, that 1 card is Experimental Frenzy, so it's like, Holy gosh, we didn't get Frenzied. I'm so confused. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, 2/2s on defense. Alright, 2/2 with haste. Pass. When the Fireblade Artist is blocking, you're like, oh no. Are we shooting me or are we shooting a Fireblade Artist? They're just waiting. They're waiting to see if they can kill me. So if like they have a 3-ball, any 2 or 3-ball kills me, they're waiting to see if they want to go upstairs here, basically. Tank, kill you. The mono red special. Oh. We have no life gain in our deck, right? Factual 0. The old staring down the barrel there. Witch Figure and Legion's End coming in again. Trim in some of these cards that are kind of bad against Goblin Chain Whirler. God, I got a lot of stinkers against Goblin Chain Whirler. And that felt like part of the problem with these aggressive decks, with these Mardu style decks in the past. Like, are these aggressive style decks in the past, we don't put on quite as much pressure as vampires or mono red, and our mana base is a lot less consistent. Magic Online is up now. Happy gaming. Oh bot. Oh bot. You're in the wrong decade. Maybe we should play a Vana or 2 in the sideboard. That might not be a terrible idea. I'm not really sure that, like, playing Vana solves any of our immediate problems, though. Like, people are already bringing in Lava Coil against us and, like, other removal spells. Like, well, last opponent had, like, Devout Decree to hammer through us, too. He says as his opponent lava coils him. Alright, I'm just gonna play this tap. I'm just gonna lightning strike this now. I'm lightning striking it proactively at sorcery speed here, because if my opponent has a wizard's lightning, I don't want them to get a discount on it. So killing that out of the gate denies them the reduced cost on wizard lightning. Yep. Alright, I think it's worth shocking to get this hit in with this. Black Cavalier's interesting. I mean, like, in these aggro mirrors post-board tend to slow down a good bit. So that makes Black Cavalier more appealing. Black Cavalier also gets something back if it dies. I kind of like that idea. Put some Black Cavaliers on the board. I think our mana base support. I think there's like 17 black sources in the mana base. Pretty sick. Coming in hot with the 5-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Alright, Judy into Fireblade here. Oh, that's why they kept looking at the graveyard. They have a dire fleet. I assume Judy's gonna die here. We're gonna basically 1-for-1 the dire fleet with Judy. I guess they could kill Dreadhorde Butcher, but then like I kill 2 other things. That doesn't seem particularly profitable for them. I'd love to draw a Buddy Land or a basic swamp next turn so I can go Fireblade plus Judith. Is taking 2 worth dealing 3? I think so. We could die next turn, I guess, but... This means they're dead if I untap with both of these. I just have to untap with all 3 of them, huh? Alright, here's your last card, Experimental Frenzy. Like another lava coil, perhaps. What you got, opponent? What you got? What you got? What you got? Kill you. Excellent. Yeah, what's the mana of this deck look like? I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. And we have 18 black. Yeah, we definitely could play Black Cavalier on the sideboard with 18 black sources. Oh, mana base. Oh, mana base. Yikes. Alright, that's a keep. We're not excited about it, but it's a keep. Opponent also went to 6. That's good for us. I feel like our deck's a little bit better on 6 than their deck. Although I guess they have light up the stage, so maybe that's not true. Play my Squire. I would like to block. No, I wanted to block, opponent. Alright, and again, I'm just gonna play a turn behind, so that way I just don't take damage from my land. So like go tap land this, tapped land this, tapped land this. Even if they don't have an instant or sorcery, I don't really want them to trade this plus a block for my knight. I'd prefer my knight live. Strike's a good pickup here. Get rid of the Steamkin before it runs away with the game. I don't want to attack here. So, like, if I attack, they're not going to block, but then they get a free attack with this in the backswing, so I'd prefer that that not happen. Obviously, I'd also prefer I don't get Lava Coiled, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to lead on Fireblade Artist here, even though it's less mana efficient, because Tajic also only has 2 toughness, and if they attack with this, I'd much rather trade Artist for this than trade Tajic for it. So if they attack here, I'm going to go ahead and take this trade. Can I pivot? Is that great? I think we're gonna pivot. We draw an untapped red source next turn. We just like slam Artist, slam Judith. If they want to trade for Tajic here, I've got like a 3/3 and 2 cards in hand versus their Fanatical Firebrand. We have an elite number of viewers currently. Y'all are great. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out today. Sure. Tilt. Yeah, I agree, Matto. Our health total stayed high because they decided to point a lot of stuff at our creatures. I think if they shoot Judith, I'm going to shoot the Firebrand, which causes it to shoot me, but it takes the 1/1 out of play, which is ideal. If they attack, I'm going to block. Oh, it's a pretty good one. This would be 4, 8, puts them to 5. And I have them dead the following turn. I think if I do this, it puts them to 8, and they're still dead to this. So I think I just do this, because they might, they're very unlikely to kill me this turn. And then this is, like, surprise lethal. They're like, they don't know how close to dead they are, basically, because of these. They might just, like, leave back 1 blocker and then get run over. I guess 1 blocker is enough to not die, though, actually, right? Because they can block the 3. That's unfortunate. Not attacking my 2/2s into their 2/1 first strike, obviously. Oh, probably dead. If I block like this and this is a blank, I kill them on the backswing. I don't think I can beat anything here. Yep, I have a thing, unfortunately. I could have, like, double jumped the 2 power guys there. I think that's playing to not lose, though, a little bit too much. Yeah, Mardu's a lot like Grixis in that people like to submit it a lot, and every time we play it, it just doesn't really come together. And ultimately, the biggest problem with it is that, like, your individual card quality is just kind of low in these decks, and, like, unlike the red-black aristocrats that we've played a good bit of, where like you have a really high potential payoff in the form of Priest of the Forgotten Gods, this archetype just doesn't have that really big payoff. Like, reinforcements is the best thing we're doing, and I'm not really sure that it's even that impressive most of the time. I think if I wanted to work on this some more, I might consider cutting the 25th land. I also would probably consider getting some Black Cavaliers into the sideboard, because the aggro matchups did seem a little bit hard, and Black Cavalier would be a lifelink body. It'd basically be an extra removal spell a lot of the time, and we have a lot of meaningful creatures for it to get back, so I think that would be a change I would make if I were to try this again. But honestly, I'm not sure even with ideal changes that you're really going to get this archetype to